Hey, I'm Tanner Glenn here at McClellan Appliances. Here's my good buddy Tracer McClellan. We just wanted to talk about a little bit about you and your dad's,
Yeah,
small business and kind of
right.
the history around it, and
Yeah.
maybe a little bit about you if we have some time. So,
Okay. Yeah. About 24 years ago, my dad started out of his garage. He'd been doing it part time for about I don't know how long he'd been doing it, but he'd been doing it for quite a while. And he opened it in his garage first, and then about a year after that, I believe he moved down here. We've been down here downtown for about 23 years in this location. Um, and yeah, that's kind of how we started out. He started out just in his garage, just selling used stuff, and now we service a 50-mile radius of Coffeyville.
mhm.
And we sell new and used. We're an exclusive Whirlpool dealer, so all Whirlpool lines.
Right? Yep, yep.
Yep.
And you can get parts for different
Yeah,
stuff, pretty much anything.
I can get parts for pretty much anything, except for like Samsung, some Bosch
Uh
stuff,
huh.
some more uncommon brands, but all major brands, Whirlpool, LG, um, we can get parts for.
Gotcha. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Well, you saved the day a couple of weeks ago with my parents' oven.
Yeah, yeah,
They needed that new heating element.
yep.
You guys were able to hook them up for a good price, so
Yeah, yeah.
that worked out pretty good.
Yeah, we sell parts if you just want to come in like you did, where you just installed it yourself, or you can set up a
Mhm.
call, have us come out and take a look at it.
Yeah.
We work with people on everything. We offer multiple payment plans on our new and used
Mhm.
appliances. So,
And if you follow the Facebook page, sometimes there's deals on
and
there.
sometimes there's deals on there. Yeah, sometimes I get a little wild and I start throwing things up there. Knocking 10% off of this or that.
Yeah,
So you just come in and tell me, hey, I saw it up on Facebook. I'll give you the deal.
there you go. That works
So
out. So yeah, you guys have done this for a long time. I know throughout the years when we were on different sporting teams, your dad would sponsor
yeah, yeah,
different stuff. So McClellan Appliance has always been active in the community.
definitely,
Uh,
definitely.
your mom is involved in the community too because she's a teacher.
Right, right
So
on. Yeah,
put some
yeah.
public service there. But yeah, so McClellan Appliances, they serve the community in multiple
Yeah,
different ways.
I mean,
So
like I said, we take care of a 50-mile radius. We go all the way down to No Water now, all the way over past Parsons.
mhm.
We're really the only ones in this area doing this kind of thing. So we try to take care of people, take care of the
Gotcha.
community.
So we'll talk a little bit about you. So
Yeah.
you're just like me. You've grown up around Coffeyville your whole life. We both went to the community college.
Mm-hmm.
You went off to Kansas State
Yeah.
University to be a Wildcat.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
let's hear a little bit about that. Tell us a little bit about that background.
So I after I finished up at CCC, I decided to go to K State to finish up my bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's in ag business.
Hmm.
I get to use the business side portion of this every
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
I don't get to be around cattle like I wanted, but it is what it works out.
right, yeah.
But I went up there. I was up there for 3 years, finishing out my bachelor's. I graduated in 2022, May of
Mhm.
2022. Yeah,
And so now you're back here, and
back
if you
here.
want to talk a little bit about some of the changes you've been making and some stuff you're
Yeah,
trying to do.
you know it, a lot of it's just learning how to price the appliances, learning how to stay competitive, getting people deals like you brought up on the Facebook
Hmm.
page. Um, we try to keep prices low. That way people in Coffeyville don't have to drive to Bartlesville or drive to
Yeah,
Tulsa to get appliances. You can come here and get it
yeah.
here, and we offer free delivery and install and setup and
Uh huh.
everything on everything but dishwashers and microwaves.
Gotcha.
um, just because the general time consuming that needs to,
Hmm.
to do a dishwasher and a microwave. But yeah, that's one of I mean that, and then just how we work with people because in this economy times are tough, so you got to work with people. We got payment plans now, and we offer financing through another company, and
Right. And
so
on one of those deals, if let's say somebody just they don't have it to have anybody to install for them, would you guys still do it? But
yeah,
do
if
it as
you
a house call?
if you go down there and you go down to Hans down there in Tulsa or something, you buy a dishwasher and you can't get it installed, call us up. We charge 150 to install it.
Okay.
But that's with all the stuff,
Cool. Cool.
yeah.
And so here's another thing I want to switch gears here.
Mhm.
So you're pretty active on the red dirt country scene.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
let's hear a little bit about that because I think that's pretty cool, even though I don't know anything about it.
yeah. The Red Dirt Country scene, of course, is out of Texas or the Texas, Oklahoma area.
Hmm.
Um, a lot of bands come through Tulsa. Kane's Ballroom's a great place. You meet a lot of the guys, hang out with a lot of them. Um, Definitely, it's more of a country with a rock influence behind it.
Right. Yeah.
A lot more based on lyrics and rock style to it. Getting ready to go see Mike and the Moon Pies for the second time this year.
Nice.
They're a great little honky tonk band. Um, they just released a live album. It's probably one of the best live albums, you know, you'll hear from a country band.
Okay, I got you.
They're pretty solid, and yeah, like I said, it's a really good scene down there in Tulsa. A lot of artists come through, and you get to see a lot of them, and then you know, seeing a lot of these guys in smaller venues, you get to kind of hang out with them and meet
Yeah,
them. You
heck
know,
yeah.
I've hung out with a few of the bands after I hung out with Mike and the Moon Pies. I was just telling you about Muscadine Bloodline.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's a cool little scene they got going on down there, and with, you know, like guys like Zach Bryan kind of really rising to stardom, it's kind of bringing new light to independent music,
Okay, I got you.
and yeah,
Because yeah, you're down there almost at least every other weekend. So
yeah. Like
yeah.
I said, you know, you go down there. A lot of times you catch these shows for like 15 to 25 bucks a ticket, you know, and
So not bad for
not
up close and kind of personal
right.
concert. Yeah, and you get to
Yeah,
talk to the
you get to talk to the bands. You get
performers and
and you're like me and you like that kind of music. It's really cool because you know you got something to go do. You
yeah,
know, yeah.
not too far away. So all right, so we'll talk about another thing, another little niche you were into. You
Okay.
were riding some bulls for a
I
while.
was. I tried my hand at being a rodeo cowboy. It was fun while it lasted, you know, and you
Yeah,
get to that point of it where you're hurt all the time, and you know, them injuries don't heal like they used to, and
right.
so you just kind of it was time for me to walk away from it, and I missed it. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, it's time to walk away from it.
Yeah, you don't want to get hurt too bad, and then you
Right.
mess up everything else you got going for
You
you.
don't
So
you don't want them permanent injuries, you know. Them
right.
bumps and bruises are all right, but them permanent injuries will mess you up.
But yeah, cool experience you had that a lot of people, don't
No,
have. So
yeah, it was definitely, like I said, definitely fun, definitely experience, like you
yeah,
said. You know, I did it for about 4 years. Traveled all over Oklahoma, Kansas, dipped up into Missouri a couple times,
uh-huh.
got on some in Nebraska. So we were kind of all over, you know, having a good time, riding, you know, having a great time.
Yeah.
So
So as a football fan, you want to tell us a little bit about that?
yeah, my Cowboys are playing great.
Right.
They got a great win yesterday. Deron Bland
And
set.
Was Dolly Parton there
She
yesterday?
was. I don't know what that was, man. I was. That was not on my 2023 bingo card. You
I
know what I mean?
see.
Seeing Dolly
Yeah.
Parton in a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader uniform.
Yeah, you were expecting that. I didn't either. So
Yeah, man. But
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So another deal with working with, you like football.
Mhm.
We are both involved in the Raven football this year.
Yeah,
So
that was a lot of fun. Get paid to watch some football.
yeah,
Get to call, hang out with you, and the other guys that work up there in the booth, and make jokes all the time,
right,
and
yeah.
have a really good time. You know.
And I'm super amateur on knowing what any calls are or anything like that.
Right.
So it was good to have a vet up there that knew his stuff. So yeah, to keep me straight on all that. So,
Yeah.
but with that, is there anything else you want to? How do we get a hold of you? How do we?
Yeah, you can come by my store. We're down here at 218 West 9th in Coffeyville, or you can message us on the Facebook page. I'm not the best about getting back to people, but I do try.
Uh-huh.
Or give us a call, 620-251-6966.
Sweet. All right. Well, thank you very much, Tracer.
Thanks,
Glad to
Tanner.
have you
Yeah.
here. Yep. I said glad to have you here, but I'm